just waiting for others to join. We're just waiting for others to join. Mrs. Bello is already here, and let's give it another 2 or 3 minutes, and we get started. So before we get started, let me just introduce myself to those who don't know me, those who have never met me before, because I can see some new faces here who are joining this meeting for the very first time. My name is Bassey Moses, and I am a Longrich ambassador, a very proud one for that. I'm proud of this company because of the products that I can use to back up what I am doing. We are not some Ponzi scheme. We are not exchanging money from hand to hand. But what we are doing is that we are providing services, goods and services that is good for humanity, that is good for mankind, good and services that can be consumed by both old and young, okay, irrespective of your race, irrespective of the country you are residing in. It doesn't matter wherever you are living in all the continent in the whole world. We are everywhere, and our product is consumed by every human being that is on planet Earth. And that is what makes me to be proud of what I am. That is what makes me to be proud of this company. So if you are joining this for the very first time, we have a guest speaker in the house, Mrs. Bello, who will be sharing with us her experience, how long she's been with the company, and why she joined the company, and what she is doing right now, and her strategies that she's been using to build and grow and expand this business. Okay, and I had just a sneak peek of a little bit of. I did not really talk to her. We were just exchanging some um, uh, audio notes, audio messages on WhatsApp. I think that was yesterday or day after yesterday. And the things that she shared with me, I was shocked. And she talked about how anyone can join this business. It depends on your motive and your motivation. If the motive is there and the motivation is there, you could start this business even when you don't have any money in your hand. And she's going to share all of that in this meeting. So if you're ready to hear that and to hear other of our experiences, you have to stay tight. You have to stay to the very end of this meeting, and she's going to share all of that with you. And not only her alone, we also have some other speakers who will be joining this meeting as time goes on, and people who have been in the business for a while and they've got a whole lot of experience, and they can also share their experience as well. So there's a lot you can learn from this meeting to grow your business. So now this is the last meeting for the year 2020, and we are just about to get into 2021 by next year. So this Sunday is the last Sunday of the year 2020. So 2021, the next meeting is going to hold next Sunday, which is 2021. So now what we're doing right now is that with the meetings that we are hosting each and every day, we learn from the experience of people who are doing very well in this business so that we can get that knowledge and prepare ourselves for 2021 as we get into 2021. Though 2020 has been the way it has been because of the pandemic, which is something that has affected everyone all over the whole world. So, but we know that 2021 is going to be a much better year compared to this year. A much better year for the fact that there are vaccination. Britain was one of the first countries in the whole world to manufacture the vaccination, and which is now available, and a lot of people are taking it. So I believe that COVID-19 will be a thing of history. But though COVID-19 will be a thing of history, COVID-19 will be going, but it's going and it's leaving behind a lot of impact. Okay, impact with regards to job lost. It's a lot of people across the whole world that we are living in who have lost their job. In this country alone, so many people have lost their job. And it's not only this country is not exception to that. Everywhere across the whole universe, people are losing their job. So, and people will be looking for alternative. So if you are here with us, then you have the solution to those people's problem. You have the answer to those people's problem. And our business model is very, very simple. Mrs. Bello is going to share with you how simple this is. Okay, it's very, very simple. Why? Because we're dealing with product that everybody on that planet Earth will need to survive with. And then at the same time, you are in a business. So, um, Mrs. Bello, you are welcome to the meeting today and welcome to everybody. I can see Mrs. Grace all the way from Grace Ona, all the way from Calabar, Mrs. Inyama all the way from Calabar as well, Dr. Uma. I don't know where she's coming from. That could be maybe Lagos or upper north of Nigeria. Shah D. Joshua, I think that could be Joshua. And we have here also Bello Waziri, and we have Samira. So I just want to honor you people and say thank you very much for taking the time out to join today's meeting. So while we're waiting for others to come, we're going to get started with Mrs. Bello because she's already here. Mrs. Bello, can you please say hello to the house and introduce yourself?
Hi, sir. Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
good to see you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
Mrs. Bello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, my name is Mrs. Bello. I'm a proud member of a multinational networking company named Longrich Science International. I'm a Diamond One leader.
God bless you.
Yes.
Awesome. So, Mrs. Bello, before network marketing, before you found Longrich International, have you ever done network marketing before?
Yes, I have
Okay.
one, one or two network marketing, but
Okay.
I couldn't succeed by then.
Did they have product?
No, not really.
They didn't have product.
Yes.
Okay. And what would you say about that? Your experience with those company compared to Longrich that has got numerous product.
I had a bad experience then.
Okay.
Yes.
And why would that be?
Because there is no product and I
Product.
almost lost all the money I invested in.
Okay. So what did you learn about that?
It's like a Ponzi because I
Support.
cannot. Yes, yes, it's a
Okay.
Ponzi because you give 20K and they give you back 30K without you doing anything. You see, it's not even possible. No product, no anything.
Okay.
Yes,
So that means you learn a very bitter lesson from those companies.
yes.
Now, with that bitter lesson that you did learn from those companies, imagine you tried
That's what I'm saying.
two
But what
companies already, and those two companies you were not successful in those two companies with the fact that there were no products. For the fact that there were no product, there's no way you could succeed because what was going on there, like you already said, you rightfully said, they were Ponzi. They were just collecting money from one person and giving it to the other person. Now,
Yes,
you now happen to find Longrich because the same position that you are or you were, there are so many people out there who are in that position. And based on their previous experience, which was not a good experience, when they now come across the real thing, because Longrich is the real deal. Why is it the real deal? The real deal with the therapeutic. Okay. Now, I came across Longrich with a company that has product.
Yes.
How long did it take you to be convinced to know that this is the right company for you?
It took me not more than a second because when
Oh,
my upliner introduced it in a group like this,
yes.
so she said, Longreach offers um, scholarship for children. That's how it draws my attention. I now say, wow, this is good. And they give product.
Awesome.
And
Now,
that's when I decided to join Longreach.
awesome. Now, for those people who are in this meeting, you did hear what Mrs. Bello said. In a group like this where she came, and based on what was discussed in that group, and it did not take her up to a second, then she made up her mind, despite the fact that she had very bad experience in the past. But because of that group where she joined, because when we come like this is a community, okay, and this community also convey a lot of credibility that what we are doing is real. We are not just like sitting behind a computer trying to dupe money from people. Now, within a split of a second, she could recognize the fact that this is the deal, this is the main deal, and then she got it. Now, this is an eye opener to you and to me and to everyone who is in this meeting that it is very, very important that if you want to grow your business, meetings like this, you have to be asking your people in your business, okay, them to join the meeting. And then your prospect, very, very important. Your prospect, you have to tell your prospect about meetings like this, because when they come to a meeting like this, they get educated. So within a split of a second, they were able to join. Mrs. Bello was able to decide that this is good because of what she learned from that meeting where she attended. Now, tell me, Mrs. Bello, what was it like the really trigger that really triggered you to join, to get started with Longrich?
Because my upliner told me that you don't need big amount of money to join Longreach. With
Awesome.
just a product, when you switch your brand, then you are good to go. And now
Aw-
say, okay, I joined this business with mouth freshener.
Wow.
Yes,
How much is mouth freshener?
a product worth of 918 naira. Just 918 naira.
You started a business.
Yes, I started it about 8 months back.
Mm, mm,
Yes, 8 months ago.
yeah.
And believe me, I now have around 39 members under me.
With a business that you started with 900 naira, not up to
Yes,
1,000
900.
naira.
Yes,
Now, for
yes,
those people who are watching internationally who don't understand the value of a naira, I mean, 1,000 naira, 900 naira is not up to about 50p. Okay.
yes,
Um,
yes, I guess
you are
so.
living in the UK, you understand what I mean by 50p. 50p is like less the half of 50 cents. Yeah,
Yes,
like almost a little bit of, let's say, 60 cents in the US.
yes,
Yeah. So
yes,
imagine you started a business with less than a dollar.
yes,
Okay, because a dollar now in Nigeria is about 300 or $400. I think so, 400 naira. I think so.
I guess so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So you started with like about $1 50, I would say.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Now $1 50 you started the business with. And that
yes,
business you started alone, and now you have about 39 people in your
yes,
organization.
yeah.
Tell me about this organization. What's the meaning of that for those people who don't understand what it
Because I also followed the footsteps of my upliner. I
is?
told people to start this business with a simple amount or as low as 980 naira. As low as 1,000 naira, that's 980 naira.
It's not.
So after that, after 2, 3, or 4 days, they
Mm,
will now call me back and said, okay, me, I'm ready to upgrade myself
mm-hmm,
from that to Kumbo, from that to Kumbo. Because when you tell people to register with 10,000, 15 naira or 41,000 naira, It's not everyone that can afford it. It's not. But when you tell, there was one day when I visited my neighbor, I wanted telling her about Longrich, but I said, okay, maybe she won't do it. But I make up my mind that today I will tell her. When I told her, she said, someone was telling me that I should register with 41,000 naira. I said, is that what he told you? She said, yes. Okay. I said that you can even register with mouth fresh now. She said, is that true? I said, yes. She said, okay, please hand me over my phone. I now gave her her phone. She transferred the 980 naira. For like a week, she called me and said, I want to upgrade with
Okay.
Kumbo starter. She now upgrade. After a week, she brings in another new registration, and again. Yes, again and again, she keeps
Mrs.
on bringing.
Bello, sorry to interrupt. I have learned something very powerful from you today. You know that? Because when I started this business, I have got some of my downline here, people like Chukwemeka, and
Yeah.
even Chukwemeka also had experienced the same thing. There were people who were ready to join the business, and I would tell them, you need to join with at least 25,000, 30,000, 40,000 naira. And some of them, they disappeared and they never came back, which means if I had been registering people with 1,000, 2,000 naira, that means my organization, I would have built a very big organization by now.
Yes, yes,
So
very
this
big
is very
one.
powerful. I have learned something
Yes,
great from you today, you know.
yes,
And
and
and a good thing is what you are saying now is that later on, when those people now come and try the product, they were happy to go upgrade by themselves without you pushing them.
yes, yes, because this mouth freshener is very powerful.
Mm,
Yes, it's highly effective.
mm.
Dr. Uma, she is here in the house with us. She told me that this thing is used to cure ulcer, and it's true. It cures ulcer. Just with 980 naira, you can buy product and it will cure you with ulcer. So
Mm.
you see, it's a very good product. And I also tell people that please post it in your WhatsApp, in your Facebook, anywhere, anytime, post it, because when people like it, they will just call you. How much is that thing? Tell them the company price. Don't mind about these small changes that you get on top
Yeah,
of your,
yeah,
yes, on top of your product.
yeah.
Just buy them at the company. Use your code to buy them at the company price. You get your PV and they also get their product.
Awesome,
That's how I do. Yes, that's how I do sometimes.
awesome,
And yes, yes,
awesome. Now, there was something you told me yesterday. Um,
yes,
Before I proceed to that, I would like Mrs. Umar to tell us something about this powerful mouth spray that you just talked about now. It looks like that mouth spray has really helped you to build your business and grow your business.
yes.
And Dr. Umar, can you say hello to the house and tell us um, uh, what is the secret about this powerful mouth spray? Because there are some people who might be watching us on YouTube or on Facebook who don't understand the power behind this powerful mouse spray that Mr. Bello came across. Hello? Okay, it looks like she's not around. All right. Now, there was something you told me, back to you, Mrs. Bello. There
Yes,
was
sir.
something you told me yesterday, and I was shocked concerning what you shared with me yesterday. I actually did not call you to talk to you. We were just exchanging voice notes. Yeah.
Yes,
You talked about because there might be some people out there who are watching us right now and they want to start this business, but they will tell you that I don't have money to start. I don't have money to start. But you said that that is not true. If somebody wants to start a business, that there is something that they could do and that would enable them to get started.
yes,
Can you share that with us, please?
yes. You only need your phone and
Mm-hmm.
a data to start this business without money.
Okay.
What I mean is that when you post it, like I said, you post it on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, especially me, I post it on my status.
You
So
post
if you post
what?
it today,
You post
you
what?
get someone that
You
the
post what?
product,
The product.
yes, when you post the product, all the product, you
Okay.
get one that will be interested in your product and will call you that, hey, I want to buy toothpaste. I heard that your toothpaste is very good
Mm,
and it used to take care of tooth problem.
mm,
So how much is the toothpaste? Toothpaste is 1,600 naira at the company price,
yeah.
but in the market they used to sell it 2,000 naira. So just bring 1,600 naira. I'll use my code to buy it at the company price. When they give you that money, no, not knowing that you are not a member, you just use that money to register and get that person his product. So
Wow.
you see, you have that's when the
So
business
you
will
become
start.
a member.
Yes, and you become a member. From then, you just move on like this. You continue from where you stop.
Uh, so, which means there is no need for people to make excuses that I don't have money to start this business.
Absolutely, there is no excuses. There is no excuses. What you can see that a network business is very good because it enables you to earn money. You earn money and you work less. Yes, you earn more money and you work less
That's true.
by building your passive income sources. You need your phone and a data to start.
Yes.
That's all. You
Wow.
don't need to go from door to door just to sell your product.
No,
It engages, yes, it engages customers directly.
this is
And
power.
it is also a smart way. Yes, it
This is
also a smart
powerful.
way to achieve financial freedom.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
So, Mrs.
And,
Bello,
and if you can see, even this corona issue,
yes,
it didn't stop us from getting our Thursday salary.
awesome.
Yes, it didn't stop us from getting our salary. Every Thursday they pay us. When you work, they pay you. When you work, they pay you. Unless if you didn't work.
Mrs. Bello,
Yes, sir.
your children are very lucky, you know, and even your husband is a very lucky man.
Thank you, sir.
you,
Thank
you,
you.
how did you come about this idea of someone that does not have money at all could just start business just like that, just pretending like they are a member of Longrich, and then they just because now our product images they are all over the place on the internet.
Yes,
One could just go on Google Images and then just get those pictures, then post them all over your wall, even though you are not a member of the business,
yes,
and
yes,
then just keep promoting the product. And then people
yes,
contact you, they tell you they want the product. And then you
yes,
collect their money, you use the money and you register, you get the product and you give it to them.
yes,
You have fulfilled the purpose of the reason why you collected their money. You,
yes,
you have delivered the service
yes,
and then you got PVs
yes,
and then you are in the business again.
yes.
How did you even come about that?
It just came up in my mind because when I registered, I told you I registered with a mouth freshener
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I sell it at the price of 1,200 naira.
yeah.
That's how the idea came up.
We need a
I
lot of
said,
people
okay,
like you.
yes, because I sent some of my prospects, I send them this Longrich product. I said, okay, post it please. Whenever you have someone that is interested, I will just help you to sign up. Okay, some people may call me and said from morning till evening I posted, nobody respond, nobody say anything. I said, you need to be patient. If you post today, nobody say anything. Tomorrow, keep on posting. One day you get somebody that may be interested.
You have to be consistent.
Yes, yes. One day you just get another person that will say, okay, even if you don't want to register, I want to get the product from you.
Mm,
Can you believe that one of my friend was telling me that she saw someone selling my hand cream
mm.
at the price of 3,000 naira.
Wow.
Yes, at the price of 3,000 naira. When they asked her, okay, how much is the hand cream? She said it is 1,500 naira. The person now say, okay, let me send you the money of three. Then I
Mm,
want to get three hand cream. Yes.
yeah.
She told her at the company price. She now sent the money. You see, tomorrow she will not go and buy it from another person.
No.
Yes, she will not go.
Wow.
She will only come from, yes, she will only look for her when the time is right, or when that product finishes. You just look for her and buy it from her since it is cheaper. So don't mind this small profit that you get, because you don't know who you might have come across. One day he will be the one to take you to the higher level.
That's true.
Yes. So
Now,
me, I don't mind that to 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira weekly. I mind the big one,
the most
the one
important
that
thing,
they will give my children scholarship.
awesome. The most
Yes,
important thing is be patient, be
yes,
consistent.
yes.
Now, with this team that you are building, because looking at the way you are going like a trailer.
Yes,
Yeah. You're going so fast, like a trailer with bags of cement rushing
yes,
to a far destination. You're
yes,
going very fast.
yeah.
How are you doing that? How are you, what strategies are you using to build your business? Are you doing it or on social media? Are you talking to people on the street or your neighbors? How are you doing that?
We came up with a plan.
Okay.
Yes, we opened a group called Upgrade Longrich Contribution.
Okay.
So each member will be paying 1,000 naira weekly.
Wow.
Even if you don't have money, because you said when you want to do it alone, you cannot achieve it. But when you do it together, you can achieve it even more faster.
That's true.
So we are collecting 1,000 naira from each member every week.
How
When
many
we collect
members?
this
How many members do you have in that group?
20 members strictly for
20,
upgrade contribution.
20 members. One
Yes.
thousand. That's 20,000 naira a week.
Yes, 20,000 naira a week. So when we give you that money, you cannot use it to go and buy your cosmetics, or you party with it, or you do it. No, this money is strictly
For
and
upgrade.
strictly for long reach. Not
Upgrade.
only upgrade, you can even use it to sponsor new registrations.
Wow.
Yes, yes. Either you sponsor new registration or you upgrade.
Okay. And then when you sponsor that new registration, when that new registration come, you now educate that new registration about what is happening within that group, their contribution thing and everything. Hello? 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 Oh no. Sorry about that. A little bit of network problems. We lose her a little bit, but I can see her. It looks like she paused herself, or I'm not very sure. It could be network, but I'm sure we're going to get her back. So I'm so proud of this woman. Yes, me too. Bella Dan says that he is. Is it he or she? Yeah, Bella Dan is a he. Said he is so proud of this woman. Me too, my brother. I am so proud of this woman. I'm so proud of her. I'm telling you what she is telling us this evening. It is priceless, honestly. I wish I had this kind of knowledge when I started Longrich. I think by now I would have built a very big team. The point, what she was trying to explain here is that to grow her team, what she did was she now create a group of WhatsApp where she added people every week. This set of people, 1,000 naira. Anybody can afford 1,000 naira. So imagine in a group of 20 people, 1,000 naira in a week. That's 20,000 naira. That's a lot of money in Nigeria. Some people don't earn up to that in a month in Nigeria. So 20,000 naira, somebody will use that, do an upgrade. The next week, another contribution. One person will get that and then also do the upgrade. And then in some cases, if you get your money, you don't want to do an upgrade, you want to register a new member, you use that, register a new member. The new member will come, they now teach that new member what is happening. And that new member will tap into that strategy and they just keep running with that. This is very, very powerful. This is very, very powerful. And we're not just talking about exchanging money. Product is being shipped, product is being pushed, and people are consuming this product. People are having benefits from this. People are benefiting from this product. This is so, so powerful. Let me check if she is back online again. Mrs. Bello, are you there? We lost her. I think she will come back. I think she is in the same team with Mrs. Nancy. Mrs. Nancy, if you are in the house, we want to hear from you about your experience with working with Mrs. Bello while we're waiting for her to come back, just so we keep this meeting going. Hello, Mrs. Nancy.
Hello, Mr. Bassey. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening. Yeah,
Compliments of the season.
same to you.
Okay. Actually, I am not in the same
Happy
team with
Christmas,
Mrs.
my
Bello,
dear.
Thank
but
you.
I can key into what she was trying to say before she lost contact with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Over here in the South, in Nigeria, we've been able to key in into her 1,000 naira contribution weekly.
Okay.
And so far, a lot of people have changed ranks because of that contribution.
Wow.
A lot of people have also done new registrations. A lot of people have done upgrades. As we speak right now, currently under my own personal team,
Yeah.
I have about 15 persons who have changed ranks
Wow.
simply because of queuing into this 1,000 naira contribution. So I want to say is a milestone, and we're going to take it to a bigger step by next year. Me and Mrs. Sidara, we are working something huge.
Yes.
We are working on something huge. We want to take it to another level and see what God has in stock for us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is Haja Zito in the house? Yes, she is in the house. Haja Zito, can you share your experience with working with Miss Bello? Had a clue from Mrs. Idara that you are her direct upline. I'm sure that she is. Hello. Okay. Oh, Mrs. Bello is back. Mrs. Bello, over to you. Sorry, we lost you.
Okay, sir, I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry,
come back. That's fine.
I lost contact with you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about the contribution,
Mm.
and after that, I sell supplements. I sell it in pieces
What
so
do you
that people that
what
cannot afford
What do you
to
mean by
buy,
in pieces?
I sell supplement. This supplement, mangan and calcium, for those people that cannot afford it in full.
Yeah.
Yes, I sell it in pieces.
How?
And this, yes, I get profit, and I also get my PVs
How,
flowing.
how do you sell it in pieces, please?
Okay, I sell one at 75 naira. One at 75 naira each. So
One tablet.
yes, one
Okay.
calcium, one calcium and one supplement.
Okay.
Yes, for those people that cannot afford it. So when you get 1,000 naira, I'll get you the product. When you test it, they'll just be calling me and I need more, I need more, I need more.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. You know, I am so amazed of the things that you have shared with us this evening.
Thank you, sir.
It's the first time I've ever heard something. We have been anchoring this meeting for some time now.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever come to this meeting and shared the things that you have shared today.
Wow.
So very impressed, you know.
Thank you, sir.
Last time I had a meeting with your upline, she
Yes.
told me that this is one of the secret that so she wanted to hide this away from us.
Yeah.
Maybe time did not permit her to share that with us. But
Yeah.
today you have really, really blown my mind, honestly. Um,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. So tell me,
Sir.
which of the products in the company is your favorite product?
Yeah. I think it's Mengen, Dreaming Beauty. Yes.
Can you explain that to the people who are watching us on Facebook, or maybe someone will be watching a recorded version of this later
It's
on YouTube? What is membrane and what is that for? Because some people don't know what we're talking about.
Mengen is a supplement.
Yes.
It is anti-aging, and
Anti
it used to it has yes, anti-aging, and it used to correct hormonal imbalance.
awesome.
Yes, when you take it, it will clear all the pimples that you had, and you can use that. Um, you can use it with toothpaste. When you rub it on your face, all the black spot will go away. So this is my favorite one,
How
but
do
I
you
liked it all.
how do you do that, please?
Yes, you open what do I call it?
Membrane.
That supplement, yes, you
Yeah.
open it.
Yeah.
Yes. When you open it,
Yeah.
you mix it with the toothpaste. When you mix it with your toothpaste, yes, you rub it on your face
Okay.
for like 30 minutes. Then you just shower. The next time if you do that for like a week, you won't believe how your face will look like.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Awesome. So outside membrane, is there any other product that you that is your favorite?
Yes. Toothpaste.
The toothpaste.
Roll on.
Yeah.
Yes. Mosquito repellent.
I think all the products are amazing, but
Yes. Yeah.
like me, my favorite is the toothpaste because I use that every day. And
Yes.
last Sunday we had Mrs. Fumbi on the call, and she
Yes.
was also talking about the toothpaste being the winner, and even
Yes.
her husband also loved the toothpaste very, very, very much. So
Yes.
same thing goes for me. The toothpaste is amazing. So tell me, during the time that you've been with Longrich, you've been doing all this business. What is it that really interests you most with the company and this and the products and the people around? Because when you come to Longrich, it's a family.
Yes.
So as a family, we also have our culture. So if you
Yes.
come in with some negative vibes or some negative mentality, yeah, we try to make you to understand that there is a positive side of things that you should be focusing on instead of focusing. So that's
Ora,
amazing. I
wọ́n
know.
náà
Yeah.
láti ifá mi ò gbà tó barely use notes pé
Sorry about that.
I,
That's one amazing thing that I know about this. So with you,
yeah.
since you've been here, what is it that really, really interests you most about the company?
You know, I have to say thank you to Mrs. Edara,
Mm,
because when I registered with Mouth Freshener,
mm,
she used to call me,
mm.
hey, how I do that? Hey, how I do that? If you do that, you will get that. Not even minding that I came in with 918 naira. Oh, this is what amazed me.
Okay.
Yes, because here in the northeast, we used to face a lot of challenges. Our stockies, when you register with Kumbo, especially there is one woman that I once called her in Kaduna. She told me that when you register with Kumbo, you must pay 300 naira for registration.
Mm.
Yes, you must pay 300 naira for registration.
Yeah.
They don't even give you listening ears. And I asked her, okay, what if you want to register with just a product? You pick product and you register with it. She didn't even reply me up to date. They are not encouraging at all.
Mm.
Yes. But Mrs. Idara and Zito, they encourage us. They encourage me a lot. Thanks to them.
I
And
can
thanks to Auntie
testify
Zainab.
to that. I myself, I can attest to that. I started this business in 2019, November 2019. These two amazing ladies, they have been fantastic. Even what I do today, they are the people behind it, you know. That goes um, to what people normally say when you see a powerful man that or a successful man, there is always a very powerful woman behind that person. So these two women, they are super powerful. They have been very, that's like I, I see them as sisters. I see them as mothers. I see them like teachers. I see them like I don't know where to place them. They play so many roles. They're very encouraging. So, and the same thing goes to even all of us. We've come to the company, we came and met them in the company, and we learn a lot from them. I have learned a lot from them. And that same attitude, what I have learned from them, I also put up that same attitude. So with us, it doesn't matter how much you start this business with. Even if you start with 1,000 naira, as long as you have that mindset that I'm starting small to grow big, okay, and we see that you have that mindset and you're working towards it, you are trying as much as you can to build it, to grow it, we'll work with you all the way. Only this, even the sky safe is not a limit, you know. So I just have to say thank you so much to Mrs. Idara. Thank you so much to Mrs. Nancy. Thank you so much also even to most of the people here, Zito, Chukwuemeka, because even me as a sponsor of Chukwuemeka, sometimes I get discouraged, but Chukwuemeka is the one that will like really encourage me and say I will see the things that Chukwuemeka is doing. And I'm like, come on, this is a challenge. If this guy can be doing these things and I actually brought him in the company, why I have to do something about it? So um, we all work as a team, and that is the beauty about network marketing. And if you come and you decide that you want to do your own things your own way, you just want to work alone, it will not work for you. You have to work with others. And looking at you, Mrs. Bello, you came with a listening ear, because from everything that you have shared so far, you did not just learn them by yourself. You have mentioned Mrs. Idara, you mentioned Mrs. Nancy, you mentioned Mrs. Zito. That means you've been listening to others and also working with others. So it really takes a whole lot of you cooperating and coordinating with others before you can really build something meaningful, you know. So we really appreciate you, because you are a listener, because you are a doer, you say things and you do them. Even I'm so blessed today to listen to you share the strategy that you've been using to build your business, creating a group, and that group enabled you to help others who cannot afford, others who don't have what it takes to start a business. You even give people ideas on how they can even start a business without money in their pocket, you know. So which means that you've got the heart to help people, And this is what this business is all about. It's not about making money for yourself. It's not about just getting all the fancy and amazing product that we have in this company and then use it just for yourself and your family, which means you're looking out for others. And because you're looking out for others, definitely there's no reason why you will not grow, because you know, when you give out, the universe is ready to give back a lot back to you. So we really appreciate all that you are doing and all that you have shared so far in this meeting. So tell us what's going on. What is it that discourages you about this business? Anything that makes you to like, oh no, I don't like this one. Mrs. Bello, unpause yourself, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
There is absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Because when, yes, nothing.
What about the
Not,
rejection?
yeah.
What about rejection?
I don't mind. If I tell you that, hey, look, I want you to join Longrich, and you said no, I will
Yeah.
give you some time. I will still tell you back, hey, come and join Longrich. These are the benefits.
So you
If
don't
you
give
don't
up.
want to join, yes, if you don't want to join, I don't mind. But I know that there will be a time that you call me that, ah, I like the product, I want to register, and that by that time the door is open for you. Anytime you call me,
I
even
like
if it
your
is at
spirit.
night.
I like
Yes,
your spirit. So
yes,
so you are the only person that I have heard that you don't care about the rejection. Even when
yes,
you say no, you leave them for a while. After you come back again, they say
yes,
no, you still leave them after you come back again. And I
yes,
believe what you are saying, because what I'm saying here is that because you are a go-getter, when they say no, so you go back to work, you keep working, and your
yes,
result brings them to you.
yes.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, I go back to them and tell them the benefit, all the incentives that is there. But if you don't want, I cannot force you, but I must keep on going. By the
And
time you see me shining, you
uh-huh,
will like to join me.
uh-huh.
Yes, that's what I believe.
That is called attraction marketing.
Yes, yes. There's someone that said, someone said, made mention it here,
Yeah.
that I should encourage people to buy it in full. You
Yes.
know, before they we have stockists here in this group, right?
Yes.
Before, when people are registering with Kumbo, they
Yes.
don't like option B. If you can recall, they don't like, people always go for option A, 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 A.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I discovered that this option B is even better than option one
Mm.
of option A, so always directly I go for option B, unless if it is the option A is not available, then the option B is not available, then I go for option A because of this calcium. So people don't know the value, the importance of this calcium. But since I've learned that this is very important, and when you give someone to test it, by the time he feels that this product is very good, so I liked it, I'll go and buy it in a full. But if that person doesn't know the value and the
Mm.
importance of that thing, he cannot go and buy it in full.
Mm.
Moreover, that mengen is 9,400 naira. It's not everybody that can afford it. It's not. But when you sell it in pieces, they test it and they know the goodness of that product. They will require it. Maybe you tell two people, three people to gather their money, send for it. Before they finish taking it, they have gotten another money. So they will send for it again. So it doesn't have to be one in a time or full in a time.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm. I don't know where you get your
And
ideas from, you know?
it it's just coming. I don't know
but,
from where, but
but
it's
trust
just
me, you are a superstar.
thank you, sir.
You are a superstar.
I also want to thank
Yeah.
my princess, Princess Amma, for yesterday. Yes, she has asked us questions regarding product of fertility sort of a thing. So we gave her the answers, and she provided us with 700 naira, 750 naira airtime. Thank you so much, my princess, if you are here.
Wow. I don't think Princess Amma is here. She's not here.
All right.
Well, if she's going to watch this video, I think she will listen to you, and then yeah. So this is amazing. The strategies you have shared here so far, they are amazing. So have you worked personally with Mrs. Idara Kufre?
Yes, I've always been working with her because all the combos that we are doing, I send it to her
Hmm.
directly because some people they will just say, okay, after the contribution, I want to use this money to do one sort of a thing. So I don't welcome that idea. So when I send it directly, whether you like it or not, even if you want to do another thing with it, I won't let you, because this is strictly for contributions. This is strictly for upgrade. It's not meant for you to go and do some other things with it. If you
Hmm.
want, you look for it another way, in your
Okay.
own way,
Does
because you cannot
everybody
come and
does everybody in your group comply with the rules and regulations that govern that group?
yes, so far.
Okay,
So far,
okay,
everybody, yes, is going
okay.
smoothly.
Good.
The first person I think that I replaced, because she told me that I explained everything detailedly to her, that this is an upgrade contribution, and you said you want to join Longrich, you don't have
Mm,
money, so you can come and join us. When she joined, after like 1 month, maybe 4 weeks, she now said, okay, me, I want to use this money to do ashobi. I said, no, this money is strictly for Longrich. So when she didn't comply, I just removed her and replaced her with another person. I said, okay, when that money comes, you just give her back what she has put and you take the rest. You register with it. So that's how we have been doing. And from there, there is no problem. We don't have any problem from there.
are you a business strategist?
I'm thinking of becoming one. Yes, because I don't get tired. If you want me to give you details in long reach, what long reach is, I don't get tired. Even if I
The
can.
beautiful thing about you is that you're very excited about what is it that you do.
Yes, yes.
And
I
you
like it. I love it.
and you represent what you do with passion,
Yes, yes,
which
yes,
is which is that is what is driving you.
yes.
And I see that driving you to start the rate of 5 very soon.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I wish so. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so
I
much.
see it
In
driving you. And you know what? It's not just going to drive only you alone, because this group that you are building, where people are contributing money to invest it in a business that profits them, product wise, and the benefits that come from those products, and even the money that they make for themselves and their children and their family, you know. I see those people, if they are going to keep to the rules and regulations that govern this group that you have built, that you're building right now. I see those people, not only you alone, climbing to the top. I see those people as well climbing to
yes,
the top, climbing to the top, which means that you are about to impact so many lives, so many lives will be touched because of what you are doing, you know.
yes.
So now let me look at the group. Let me look at the group. It looks like people have been posting some questions. If there is anyone in the group that has got questions for Mrs. Bello, I would like you to post your question so that I can now get that question across to her. Now, I've got a question here from Mr. Chukwuemeka Oporum, and Chukwuemeka is asking, let me see. The question is, how do you, okay, do you have a drug shop, or are you only selling to your group members? Did you
Come
get that?
again, sir.
He's asking if you have like a pharmacy where you keep stuff and sell, or do you only sell to um uh, to your group members?
No, I don't have a shop.
Okay.
And you know what?
Mm,
Not only that, because I encourage my downlines, the first thing a prospect will tell you is that I don't know people and
mm,
I don't want to sell, or I don't know how to sell, or who will buy it from me. I
yeah.
said, okay, listen, when you go to market and there are two shops there, one is open and one is closed, and they all have the same things that you want to buy. Which
Mm,
one are you going in to buy? The one that is open, right?
mm,
So if you don't understand that kind of language, I will just say, okay, if people are your problems, I don't mind. Just come in. I will place people under you. And if selling the product is your problem, I will sell it for you. Just that I want you to be patient. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And if selling when the product is your problem, that shouldn't be your problem. Just register. I can take care of that.
Mm,
Yes, I will sell your product for you and give you back your money. But don't disturb me that, hey, when is my money coming? Because it's not at once that people are going to buy. They will
mm,
buy it a bit by bit, and some will give you the money. Some
yeah.
will say, after like a month, I will pay back. So if you are patient enough to give me some time, I will sell the product and give you. So when I do it like once, twice, then you see, I will just hand over your business. But that time, you know what it really means to be in Longrich.
Mm. Now, this is powerful. Again, back to that question that Chukwemeka asked. This business is not all about selling product. The most powerful thing in this business is building a team.
Yes,
Because if you are selling product, how many products are you going to sell to make
yes.
money that will build you the kind of houses that people who are star directors are building, drive the kind of car that people who are Diamond 7, Diamond 5 to 7 star directors are driving? How many products are you going to sell to afford to buy those kind of car? So it's about building team. Fine, you can sell the product. We're not saying don't sell the product, sell the product, but also work as well on building your team, because a team can do what you alone cannot do. A team can push a whole lot of product that you alone cannot push. So, Miss, back to you, Mrs. Bello.
Yes, sir.
Um, from my findings, I learned that you are a salary earner. So Mrs.
Yeah.
Sandara is asking a question here. This particular question is from our boss lady, straight to you.
Yes.
You are a salary earner. Why are you so passionate about Longrich? Why are you so passionate about network marketing? What is it that you're not telling us, you're not telling others? Or what is it that others don't know that you know so much that is really, really putting you on fire?
I already told you about my why in Longrich, because that networking marketing, it enables you to earn more
Mm,
and work less by building your passive income.
mm,
Yes, like I said, you need only your phone
mm,
and data to start with. Like this, let me give you example with this corona era. How
mm.
many people lost their jobs?
Millions.
Yes, but some people that have already lost their jobs and they are in Longrich, they didn't cry. Even if they cry, it's not that much.
Mm,
Yes, it's not that much. So, and that salary, the moment you collected it and the moment it will finish,
mm.
anything that you buy or you will buy, it has to be month end, month end, month end. But this one, your students, your family, your children who can pay their school fees by themselves. Yes, you can go abroad, you can have a scholarship, you can have a car, and many more. So that salary cannot give you that unless if you are in a hierarchy.
Okay.
So you see,
So Again, another question is, what is it that excites you? Is it the product or the payment plan, or the company name?
Anything about Longrich excite me
Anything
because
about language excites
yes,
you?
because their product, when you sell it or you give, I can even buy it with my money and dash it to somebody just to test it and feel how good it is. Yes.
All
So
right.
you see, when you test it and you feel it, like this mouth freshener, my mom is using it now. It
Mm,
used to cure her ulcer. So I'm
okay.
happy. I'm happy to have this in my house.
Mm,
Even that snake oil, there was a time I got injured in my leg.
mm.
The moment yes, the moment I rub this snake oil, I all the pain have gone. I
Wow.
can't find any pain. Yes. So
Mm,
I told people that this snake oil, it has to be in your first aid box. You must have it in your home.
okay. So, we've got another question here from Mrs. Grace Ona, all the way from Calabar. She's asking you this question.
Yeah.
Please, how do you make your team members to comply with the rules of your group?
I've already explained it
Yeah,
to
you did.
them once.
Yeah, you
So
did.
they, yes, they all understood me
Mm,
and they are complying. I think 80%. So I'm happy with, I don't have problem with that because they're all matured and
people.
they all understand me. So we do all our things together.
Mm.
Yes.
I think the
So
most
I don't,
important thing is transparency.
yes.
So they say
Yes.
that you are very transparent. You say things and you do exactly what you have said. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and I think that will start even with the first 3 or 4 or 5 people who now benefit from this strategy, this business strategy that you have put in place. Because this is a fantastic business strategy that I would say almost 99% of us in this meeting today, we did not have a clue about this that you have just shared with us. Okay,
Thank,
you create a group of 20 people and
yes.
you said to them, this group, the purpose of this group is to help people to be
Yes.
upgrading their business from time
Yeah.
to time. And now people are struggling financially all over the whole world, not only in Nigeria, everywhere people are struggling financially. But you understand the power of many. Like it
Yes.
usually said, many hands do light work. So you
Yes.
now create a group and you said, this group, we have 20 members. Because we are 20 members, we can do the things that one person cannot do.
Yes.
We can do it very easily. And then what you now did is that you said, okay, every week, since we are 20, let's be contributing 1,000 naira and give it to one person to do their upgrade. And
Yes.
then the first person now collected the 20,000. They did their upgrade. They got product. They got the PVs.
Yes.
I will be very happy to be in your group,
You're welcome, sir.
you know? And then now, and then the second person now also did the same thing. They got the money, they upgraded their business, and they got PVs, and they also had the product. And the
Yes.
third person, and that like that, it will go around everybody. And
Yes.
I'm sure there's nobody, some people, there are some people who can have 1,000 naira is money that if somebody lose 1,000 naira, they're not going to cry overnight and sleep and have sleepless night.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, nobody is losing any of their money. So
Yes.
people are benefiting from this. So if some people have benefited, I'm sure it is very, very easy for everybody to try and comply with the
Yes.
rules and make sure that everybody gets the benefit, because this is not just something that was created for your own selfish interest. It was created because you wanted to help others, because you want to, and that is really working.
Yes.
So that's a fantastic idea. Let me just scan through these chat messages just to find out if there is any other question for you.
Okay, sir.
Have you been in any other network marketing before? Yes, she has been in other network marketing before. She said she's been in two other network marketing before, and those two other network marketing, they were just Ponzi scheme. They were just exchanging money, money exchanging hand. What do we mean by that? There were no product like we have product here in Longrich. Okay, so she answered that question already. And if yes, can you share the differences? Yeah, the differences is that those products didn't have, those they did not have product, and whereas Longrich has got fantastic product. So I'm just checking if there is any other question. Um, um, okay. Now she also shared the because I did ask her. I asked her. I said to her, with the fact that you've been in two other network marketing company and you got disappointed, why was it that when you came across Long Reach, because some people, when they hear network marketing, they run away because of their past experience. So I asked her, why is it that when you came across Long Reach, you still went on and joined the company, even though you had some very bad experience in the past? She said because she attended a meeting like this one. And when she attended a meeting like this, and the things that were discussed in that meeting, that really convinced her. And within a second, she made her decision that she was going to join Longrich, and she joined Longrich that same day. So, and then I went on to say it is very important that if we have prospect, we should be bringing our prospect to meetings like this, because when prospect come to meetings like this, they see it as a community of people. It's not just a one person band or two persons just trying to come up with something to try to make money from off people, but it's something that has credibility, something that is reliable, something that they can trust, they can believe in. So um that's what we discussed in relations to that particular question. Looking. Good evening, everyone. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not hearing. I don't know why you're not hearing. That should be from your end because I can hear Mrs. Bello very well. Mrs. Bello can also hear me very well. Mrs. Idara says, powerful, yes. Thursday salary. This lady is an inspiration. I have question. Oh, be patient and consistent. Consistency. Consistency is the key. Uh, Mrs. Bello, nice one. That's from Bella Dan. Um, okay, Mrs. Bello, you make us proud of you. Keep it up. That's from Abdurrahman. Just scanning through to get some questions here. If there are any questions, whoa, selling the supplement in pieces. Yeah, she does that. Well done, Ma. Learning a lot from you. So, Mrs. Bello, people are very happy with the things that you shared today. It's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah, it's amazing. People are very proud of you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Please, Ma, this is from Grace Ona. Please, Ma, if you sell Mengwen in pieces, is it at 70? Yeah, she said 75 naira. 75 naira. And how much do you sell calcium to? Can you answer that, please? If you sell Mengwen 75 naira, how much do you sell calcium to as you're selling in pieces?
Calcium is around 15 naira.
50 naira. So
Yeah.
75 naira for Mengwen, 50 naira for calcium. So the person will just collect it, pop it in their mouth and chew it. And then
Yes.
when, when they finish chewing it, they ask for more.
Yes. Yes.
Smart lady. You are too much, honestly.
Thank
I,
you, sir.
yeah. So rub toothpaste mixed with Benwen will give you an amazing facial look. That's what you said as well. Oh my God. And then hmm, I'm just scanning through. There's quite a lot of things that people have popped in here. So let me just check and see. I learned a lot from another group that supplements are supposed to be taken over a time period, and selling in pieces is discouraged because where if somebody cannot afford to buy a whole pack and they want to have a taste of the little of one tablet or two tablets and see how it tastes like, why not sell it and get your money?
You can sell it.
Yeah, you can't sell it.
Yeah.
It's just a business strategy, is it? And if
And there is no
and if
way.
and if they eat it, they eat two tablets and they like it so much, definitely they'll go look for money to buy a whole box, is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
So we are here
And
to
there
talk
is no
business
way one can
strategy.
test it without coming back.
Yeah. So we're
Yes,
here to talk business strategy, and that's what you've been using, and it's working. So
yes.
yeah, God bless you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Team building, another one here. Let me see. I missed that. Sorry. My cars are just going. There was something I was about to read. Okay, team building requires working with others. That's true, Mrs. Ona. Team building require working with others. And Mrs. Bello just spilled it all. She spilled it all because you're building a team and you're trying to build it by yourself. You will struggle.
Yes,
You will struggle
yes,
because of some challenges that will come, financial challenges. Some people will
yes,
say, okay, I'm ready to build a team, but some people that I've spoken to, they don't have money. So that's where your strategy comes in. You said, you don't have money, but you can still do the business. I'll come, let me
yes,
show you. And
yes,
somebody like, what? I don't have the money. I can still do the business. Okay, show me. So, and then you show them your strategy, which you have shared
yes,
already.
yeah.
So it requires orders. That's true, Mrs. Sona. Then another one here. Thank you, Mr. Bassey. Thank you to Mr. Chukwemeka. Um, then Dr. Umar. Okay, Mrs. Idara says, Dr. Umar, thanks for your contribution. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone has got a question. You can unmute yourself just one at a time and ask your question. Yeah, because there's quite a lot of comment people have posted in here. A lot of chat people have posted in here. I'm just trying to scan through them. So if you have a question, unmute yourself. I've given you that permission to do so. Unmute yourself and ask Mrs. Bello your question. She is very hot right now. She is ready. She came prepared. Okay. Mrs. MRU says, good to see you in the house. Please.
Hello, house.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening, all.
Good evening to you, sir.
How are you doing?
We are all good, sir.
I'm fine.
I'm very sorry for hooking up late. I just closed from work.
No problem.
Since first week of December, I've been at the Gulf of Guinea. That was the Zoom I had with the house. I
Yeah.
was on isolation that time. Let's say isolation or where we have to pass through the COVID test before flying offshore. Since then, I've been offshore. I will still be here till next year. So, so that's part of the sacrifice we do to put food on the table. Uh, if you had listened to me that day, it's not quite an easy one. That's why I want to have financial freedom to
Yeah.
to be out of all these stuffs. Yeah, Mrs. Bello, it's quite interesting that you introduced this strategy to the house. I think it has been going on well. from what I've seen. I've seen many people almost, I think one the first set has always paid off everybody, maybe one or two people remaining. That's a good one. You know, there is absolute poverty in the land. So that's the way to do it is the way you have chosen. Kudos to you. And for those who are in it, who are participating, I know it has improved a lot of people in the area of upgrading. My question is very simple. You know, is very easy to say yes to something, but along the line, some people might chicken out. So for those who chicken out, who are not able to cope with the contribution for others to collect, I would like you to share to us how you handle that. And don't that go some extra mile to destabilize the others? Or do you have another strategy, a backup strategy that you use to take such thing into perspective that if this happens, this is what I do? Because I know Nigerians, there's the Africans in general, we always agree on things, but when it comes to action, it's always difficult for us to always those who have commitment to in doing things. If you have commitment in doing things, you will go all out to make sure that that is done. But for those who just like just in the team, many people are inactive. They accepted to join the business, but along the line, you see that since they joined, they have not done anything. So do you have such people in the group, and how do you handle it? Let me just stop it there for now. Thank you.
All right. Mrs. Bello, are you there? Did you get that question?
Yes, sir. I have a backup plan because, you know, some people used to pay money for two weeks contribution. So when the person pays late or he didn't pay on time, I will just put it for him and said, okay, next week you should pay 2,000 naira because you pay late. That's why I said don't pay. Just keep your money. By next week, you will pay 2,000 naira. So even if nobody pays for 2 weeks, I completed it with my money because I've sacrificed a lot. There was a time I paid 5,000 naira with my own money. Longrich paid me 6,000 naira. The all 5,000 naira that I get, I put it in that contribution. And any member that is paying is not paying more than 1,000 naira. They all pay 1,000 naira. No any kobo for transfer. I put it upon myself. I said, just pay that 1,000 naira. It's okay for me. The rest, I can handle it. So in case you don't have any money, if you complain to me, I look for a way forward to solve your problem. Unless if it is too difficult for me to handle, and up till now we didn't get that problem. Awesome. So everything is moving smoothly.
Awesome. So there is a contingency plan in place where when things go wrong, there is a backup to back it up. Now, the boss lady in the house is saying that there are some people in this meeting who have benefited from this contribution. If you are one of them, can you please share your experience? We want to hear from you. Any of the persons in this house right now in this meeting who has benefited from this group contribution, can you say hello to the house and tell us how did that help you? How did that make any sense to your business, please?
Yes, Mr. Bassey, my hand is
one
up.
Of them. I'm going to shoot you. So you are one of them and you didn't tell me. Okay.
Honestly, I'm in Bassey, and I didn't meet up, I would have been in badge D and B too, you know.
So there are batches, yeah.
So yes,
You
in batches,
duplicated
yes, we are.
yourself
Yes,
into
yes, we were about 12 in number. In batch A, we are 12 in number.
Yeah.
I am in two places in batch A.
Wow.
Then in batch C, I'm in one place. So I benefited. I ate up to 3 times, you know. The thing helped me really. I used it when I ate. I used it to register one of my downline, my prospect, a prospect who has no money, but she's very eager to join, you know. I put her in there in the contribution, though she wasn't a member, but I put her in that contribution and ensured that she really contributed, and I will finance. I will help her money every time on she aired. I use the money, register her. Right now, she's
Sorry about the network problem. He is having some network problems from his end, but I could really get everything that he said. So, so he said he has benefited from it.
you know, me myself. Yeah. I benefited really.
Okay.
Honestly, I
Okay.
benefited when I ate my money to register up to five people.
Wow.
You know, I registered up to 5 people. So really, that thing.
Okay. We lost
I got
him.
that thing is as important. By next year, I'm encouraging Mrs. Idara. I'm encouraging Mrs. Idara to
Okay. I'm going to pause him.
sure by next year we will be making it big, so that
Okay. So he has shared his experience. He said that even someone who was not even a member in the business even joined the group and started doing the contribution, and then they were able to raise money, and the person was able to get that money and start a business for him for themselves. So thank you so much, Mr. Chukwemeka. Any other experience, any other person who has benefited from that? Can you unmute yourself and say, tell us your experience? Just keep it very briefly. Any other person? Any other person? Okay. Now, Sister Fumbi, is she? Yeah, I can see that they said Sister Fumbi benefited from it. She's not in the house. She was here briefly and she left. Okay. And one of them, Mrs. Ona, said she is one of them. Mrs. Ona, can you share your experience, please? Unmute yourself and say hello to the house, please.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thanks so much for having me here also.
Good to
I have
have you.
already dropped something on the chat, but I'm grateful to Mrs. Power. Thank you so much. Though the network is a bit poor from my end, I have benefited from that contribution. In fact, the first day I got mine, it was 2 slots. And that was a big one for me because I joined 2 batches. Yes, I got, I think, about 24 or 28. I think 28,000.
Yeah.
So I was able to get an alkaline cup and I think 1 registration.
Awesome.
That took me to gold level.
Wow.
So a very good, I just hope everyone will key into it. Every team member, especially in my team, I really pray that they all key in. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yes, I'm grateful.
Wow. God bless you for sharing your experience. We really appreciate you. Mrs. Fumbi, any experience from you? Okay, she's not there. Okay, she's ready to talk. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you too. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Yeah.
It's so wonderful to be on the last Zoom meeting for the year, and I've been enjoying the gist from Mrs. Bello.
Thank
She's
you so
a
much.
pleasant, you are a pleasant lady. You are a wonderful woman.
Yes.
Mm,
Thank you.
It's very encouraging to see people break through uh, tribal barriers, because whether you like it or not, there are some barriers placed on us by
Yeah.
virtue of where we come from.
Yeah.
And it's encouraging. If you can do this much, then I don't have excuses, really. I don't. And I am encouraged. The challenges, like you were asking about challenges, because at the point the line was breaking off, I wasn't. Should I go on?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay, so you were
Yeah, go on, go
asking about
on.
challenges and what we face, isn't it?
No, about the group contribution that
Oh,
they have
okay. I thought you had
to
done
help
with that.
people with the upgrade. Someone posted your name, Mrs. Sidara posted your name, Sister Fumbi. We thought you are one of those people who had benefited from that group contribution, which they
Yes,
used
I have.
to. Okay, share your
Yes.
experience, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were asking about the challenges faced based on that contribution. Okay. Yeah, my experience has been wonderful. It's
Okay.
just, though not all my team members have been able to go deep into it.
Okay.
My only challenge with that is I need to go beyond friends and family. The worst people to do business with is your relatives.
Mm.
They can mess you up, and if
Yeah.
they want to be supportive, they can go the extra mile to
Yes.
be supportive. But when they don't believe in a vision, they will
Mm.
go blunt on you. So
Mm.
for the contribution, it was good while I was able to encourage three people. No, myself and my cousin.
Mm.
I had some multiple accounts. She had one account, and with the contribution, honestly, I wouldn't have gone to have produced six people with Diamond One now. So I wish every one of them was on board, which is what I've just seen with the contribution. This is a forceful push, whether you like it or not. Every week you are moving. Nobody's stagnant. Like
Wow.
what the boss lady was saying, that just keep upgrading. Don't You might not have the millions in a day, but just make sure you are progressing. The little bits will turn out to be something, which is what I've seen with this contribution. So for me, it's a yes all the way. And not just for
Okay.
me. Now my challenge is how to get every other person, and I know how to handle their matter. It's just phone calls. Call them individually. When you know people, you know their peculiarities, you know how
That's
to
right.
address them. So I'm just going to do that as I'm on holiday now. I teach in a school. So this three
Okay.
weeks holiday, I already had many things planned out to do, because most
Awesome.
times when I come back from school, I'm always busy. So it's a beautiful what do I
Business
call it now?
strategy.
A thing.
So we lost her a little bit there. Thank you so much, Mrs.
Yes, it was a good. We really want to appreciate you, Mrs. Bawa. We could actually go higher, maybe breaking it into higher amounts for those that could do more.
Yeah.
Then different, so that next year it's not just about who comes up first. It might just be before the year runs out. Now we have a timetable, a calendar, like, okay, 5,000, 2,000, 1,000. Then everybody fall into the categories before New Year, so that we are moving on immediately. Well done, Madam Idara. Honestly, I'm not sure I can do what you do, having to
Thank
call
you.
everybody. I don't even know how you do what you do. You're a superwoman. Because when you keep noting everybody's group and you call private chats, do all that, you're an amazing team leader, honestly. If everybody can have 10% of what you have, I'm sure we'll move higher. Well done. Please don't get discouraged. Sometimes some of us, when the vision doesn't hit people, it's difficult for them to move at your pace. I was like that. So please just have that large heart to still forgive so many people that are maybe frustrating or messing up the whole process. I'm sure the bug, they will catch the bug very soon and they will come up to be firebrands by God's grace. 2021 is a one year I look forward to for more movement, star directors, Diamond 5, 6, 7 in our team, and I know it's workable. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Mrs. Bello, I'm in to this, I'm in full time into this group. I'm going to contact you. Tell me how I'm going to be part of this group. I want to join this group and use this and start doing upgrades in my business, contact people who have gone sleeping in the business and tell them that I found a way we can use for doing upgrades and also even getting people downline for them. Especially those people that they know who will tell them that they don't have money to start a business, will find a way they can raise money to get started, and also to be doing upgrades. Again, I've been having some requests from the group. Some people, they're just like, we want to see her face. Who is this woman? Can she show her face? We just want to see her face, because what you're sharing here today is just been too powerful. And people can't wait to see your face. Some people are saying that I can't wait to meet her. I can't wait to see her one-on-one. That was from Mrs. Grace Sona. So Mrs. Bello promised that she would like to just stay without showing her face in this meeting, but in her next meeting, she is going to show her face. So that was what she already discussed with me, and I have to respect her decision. Okay. So for those people who want to see her face, don't worry, you're going to see her face in next meeting. I know what she's planning. She wants to show her face when she becomes Star Director 1. And then you people were like, oh my God, this is the woman who was hiding behind the computer and doing great and mighty things. So don't worry, in her next meeting, she will be showing her face, because I'm going to invite her again on this meeting again, and she's going to come back big time, because based on what she has discussed so far, and also looking at the people who have benefited from this thing and people who are going to benefit in the future, it looks like is going like a trailer. Like I said earlier, she is going like a trailer. So we can't wait. We can't wait to have her in the meeting again next time. Then she'll show her face, and then for those people who want to see her, they can see her. I'm going to call on Mrs. Sidara, because Mrs. Sidara has worked with this lady, this amazing lady before. So Mrs. Sidara can share her experience, and then we can then wrap it up for the day, so that we have to do whatever we can to make sure that we respect your time. We don't keep this meeting running for too long. Okay. Mrs. Sidara, can you please share your experience?
Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Oh, are you hearing me? I hope my network is okay.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Good evening.
Okay. Good evening. Oh, so good to be in today's meeting. Last meeting for the year. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Mr. Bassey, for hosting us all the time. MRC, good to see you. Choose himself, the last man standing on Zoom meeting. Thank you, Technos Factory. Oh, Sister Nancy, I was still waiting for you. I didn't see you in my house. And Haja Brello, oh my God. Robo Udongo for the first time. Oh, this is super amazing. Vincent, thank you so much. Abubakar, thank you for coming. Oh my God, Sister Fumbi. Oh, Sister Helen, Sister Lydia, Haja Zito. Oh, so I mean, today's meeting is something else.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody. I'm super excited. I saw Agbara Kingsley Akbar. Hey, the boss man. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if he's still with us, but he was with us. Oh my God. A lot. Sister Grace, Sister Chinenye Martina. I'm so excited this evening. So excited. Now, straight to the point. I want to share a little my experience with Haja Hawa. She joined our team with just math freshener, and that's the truth. Now, I get to know that when people join your business and they are calling you all the time to ask questions, I mean, they can ask you questions 10 times, and you are explaining and you're getting upset. Watch out, those persons are going to be your firebrand. You register someone and the person does not care to know one or two things. I'm giving you people tips now. Know that that person may not really be there. Maybe, well, if the person comes up, might be later in the business. But those ones that are eager to know more are the super leaders. They have leadership inside them that are yet to manifest.
That's
now,
true.
This lady called Hawa, I have never heard any complaint from her. I'm waiting for a day I will get her complaint. I'm telling you, I have never heard any complaint from this lady. She has been from positivity to positivity. From positivity, you know, sometimes with, okay, let me give a typical example. One of her downlines, no, I registered a combo for her, and along the line, the alert for the combo didn't come. And I realized it was, I think, a GT bank or Access Bank the person had or something. So I told her, tell the person to get to GTB and see how it can be rectified. She said, well, I don't want to stress myself. Well, if the 2007 comes, fine. If it doesn't come, I have millions waiting for me in front. And I was like, what are you saying? Does it mean that this woman cannot be negative for one? Can she scream? Can she be angry? You know, can she be so offended? I told her, no, you actually work for this combo. You need to send a mail, give your statement, and send it to Longrich. You will be paid. And I mean, that day I was amazed. You know, so I was like, what happened? Where does she get the strength from? Where does she get her motivation from that? Anything about Longrich is just like, so she's just in love with it. Let me put it that way. So working with her has been amazing. I think a day doesn't pass without me talking to Howard. We have done business. In short, the product in a nut, I'm the one supplying for them. I run the pack every now and then. She is super amazing. She is so inspirational. I think I've not seen her face to face. I have never met her before, but I so love this woman. You know, sometimes I can, you know, respond with stress, and sometimes the way I respond to her, but she'll just come back and draw one message for me, and I'll like, hey, this woman again. She don't retire for this matter, you know. So even this last one, I sent some products to her. She needed the leave out. And I was on the road, you know, trying to beat traffic. When she sent the message, Ma, I've not seen my liver. I am already crying. And I told her, check well, it's there. I'm crying. I've been crying. Okay, Ma, I have seen it now. Oh, this is the most wonderful thing that's happened to me this year. I mean, I was like, what? This one. So she is an inspiration. I mean, her upline is blessed to have this person in her team. A team group is blessed to have Haja Hawa. Now, for the contribution aspect, she shared the idea with me. I think she's the first person in our team that has personally brought a strategy to me. Let me say that. Brought a strategy to me and say, Ma, this is what I want to do. Let's do this. And I told her, I'm not going to share this strategy to the main group. Now, practice it on your own little team. I'm going to follow you back to back to see how this is going to work out. Now, if this thing works out on your own little team, I can now bring you into the esteem group to explain it to everyone, because this involves money and people. And I have so much built the team in such a way that I don't want any issues with people. I don't want us to, to have disunity. We have built ourselves in such a way in esteem that I think some people, even if they are not really getting so much involved, they can't leave that team. We have built it to that level that they feel they belong somewhere. You know, it's not like that in most teams, but I have tried to make sure that a team comes to that reality, because even the person that is not anymore, as long as that person is still inside that business, one day the person will get somewhere. That's my belief. That's my belief. So she shared the idea to me. I told her, keep it first and do it on your own. Let's try this thing for 1 month. So she kept updating me, and Hawa can be so good in updating and taking instruction. You tell her, do this, she is on that, even when you forget. I created a team called the Longrich Car Promo Team. Up till today, she's the only one that gives me reports on that team. Every other person are silent. She, as she gets her starter combo, even if she gets up to 5, she will update it on that group. She is so obedient. She's so, she's an amazing woman. I've not met her husband. I've not spoken to her husband, but her husband is blessed. Her family is blessed.
It's true.
So she took the instruction I gave her and she operated it for 1 month. Do you know that every money that everybody pays in that group, Howard will send me an evidence and the person collects it. And when they give it to the person, she'll send it to me. She made sure that I was part of that 1 month. But I wasn't even inside her team. I don't even get me. She does it privately to me. So it gave me that move to know what was going on. And sometimes I call her and I ask her question, what happens if somebody doesn't pay up? Just like what MRC asked.
Yes.
How are we going to handle that? We don't see these people. We don't know these people. We don't know their address. We don't know where they stay. So she said, well, that immediately they start the contribution, and she noticed anybody trying to be funny that she will drop immediately. That's what she said. She will just drop you immediately. Then she told me that for now, everybody are having the same mindset because they know it is for their own good.
To their own good.
And they know that it's going to move them, to the next level. And the beautiful thing is that this money doesn't go to them directly. It goes straight to Longrich account. So nobody has access to that money. That was when I told her to come into the Extreme group and then give us a training. And I'm so happy for those that came out in Esteem to join this contribution. I am super excited. A day will come when I will so appreciate most of them, though I have selected some leaders to appreciate at the end on the Zoom meeting, end of year party. We have special people in that team that are so unique, so extraordinary. These batches, everybody in the batch, to be very, very honest, nobody has messed up. Nobody has not gotten its money. Nobody has caused any issue. Everybody, I don't know, I think the mindset everybody are having is that they want to become a diamond leader. So they see that the avenue is to, move themselves in a teamwork. This contribution is a teamwork. In short, I see people that were not even talking in the group doing 3 hands.
Wow.
2 hands. People that I'll be telling them that just came in with combo. There's a lady that came in with combo. That lady for a whole year has not said A or B. But as I'm talking to you today, that lady did contribution with 3 hands steadily. I was like, what? Does it mean that these people, they have this no one? I mean, what is the inspiration? What is really keeping them? I realized that people want to move, but they couldn't do it on their own. People wanted to progress, but they couldn't do it on their own. Now, seeing a group of people with the same like mind, they feel so inspired to do more. We tried with the 1000, and 2021 is going to be a bomb. We are exploding. Trust boss lady now. Trust me. We are exploding. I mean, whoever is not going to be part of this, I mean, sorry for that person. Because this time around, we are going to break it down to the lowest, to the medium, to the intermediary, to the advanced. And the advanced is going to take monthly, which at the end of the month, you go home with, wow, a lot of gifts from me personally. So it's going to be something else. It's not just going to be just ordinary contribution, but even though you are contributing to upgrade yourself in Longrich, I have so strategized that you go home with some cash. You go home with something, because I know that most of us, we are doing something else. We are not just doing Longrich. So even though we invest in Longrich, we need to go home with something else to keep running the home, to keep moving our personal life. That is the strategy we are giving. So at the end of the year, God's willing, the last day in the month of December, we are going to put that down in the group. Whoever wants to move 2021, I just advise, key into it. Now, I know some of us may have the fear, but I tell you, life is risk. Everything is risk. But we have, for those of us that have done this little 1,000 contribution, we have known ourselves. We now know the ones that we can still move on with. We know the capability of others. We know what others can do. So it's not going to be everybody in the same category. We are still going to have the 1,000, the 2,000. You will have 1,000, 2,000. You have 10,000 monthly, and then we'll have another huge amount monthly for the bigger boys, for the bigger businessmen. There are not going to be plenty, maybe 5 or 6. And then in a year, you can turn it up to 2 or 3 times.
Are you smiling?
Now, the money will not just go directly into your into Longrich account. It's going to be maybe like 50-30 or 50-50. You get the cash. If you want to do 2 hands, fine. Already I have people on ground waiting for you to start.
I am waiting.
So it's going to be something else. So now what's going to happen is, it is time you tell your downlines, because let me tell you people the secret of this thing. If you're like now, like Funbi had 6 people in Diamond, entering Diamond 1 at once. Let me tell you, if Funbi was on her own, she wouldn't have achieved that. It wouldn't have been possible. 6 people at a go in Diamond 1, that's a huge one for her. Now, what happens? This is what happens. When you come into the business, look at your 3 legs. Try to pull two or one person on each leg to be part of your contribution. Don't be alone in the contribution. Let your team members, even if it is on one leg, you have 2 people, another leg, 2 people, another leg, 2 persons, or maybe one person each of the 3 legs. And then when you are moving, they are moving. As they move with the contribution, do you know that there are some people in our team that the same week they are collecting, all the members are collecting in other batches that same week? Because we have batch A, batch B, batch C, batch D. So someone is in batch A and not knowing that the downlines are in batch B, batch C, batch D. The 3 of them are collecting the same week. What does that mean? That means that week you just collect alerts for that particular thing that happened. because your downlines are part of it. And then as you are moving, they are also moving with you.
Wow.
So please, I want to encourage us. I so much appreciate Sister Hawa for, bringing this on, and this is going to be massive 2021.
Wow.
Upgrade in Longrich. Why is it necessary? It is necessary because that the level you move to in Longrich is what they used to paying you. And if you don't have activities under you, it's difficult. That means if you upgrade and you're in gold and your members are still sleeping, they're in starter combo, you won't get much. But if as you're upgrading, you have your downlines in the contribution. This one is doing, maybe one is doing the monthly own. Maybe this one is doing the 1,000 naira own. This one is doing the 2. Activities go, they pass your legs up and down.
Wow.
To be honest, there is no week.
PVs will not drop.
The teams that have exactly. And this contribution has so improved our PVs for the week. In a team group, I want us to know that the entire PVs in a team group weekly, where we have tried by 2021, we need to do more, is nothing less than 1,000 PVs every week.
Awesome.
1,000 PVs every week as a whole. We are more than that. If everybody key into this, all of us will be moving in speed. 1,000 PV, well, on our own with the little people that are trying to see the vision with us, we are trying. But I want us to go back to our downline. Go back and do the homework. 2021 is here.
Okay.
The second lockdown is coming. Network marketing,
Mrs. Sidara.
I think yes.
This thing it's just too much. What I'm hearing right now, what is going on right now, this is very, very powerful. So I want to make a proposal, and the proposal is with regards to our first meeting in January 2021. I would like us to have our first meeting where we will be talking much about this strategy, trying to explain to anyone that will attend this meeting in our first week. We will talk about it. Because right now I'm recording everything that we're doing here. So I'm also going to record it as well, so that whoever does not come to this meeting, we'll post it on our Telegram group. And then if they have the time to listen, they want to listen, they can listen to the recorded version, because this is very, very powerful. I don't think that there is any other network marketing team out there that is doing what we are doing right now.
I don't think so. And I'm telling you, I'm sorry for interrupting, Mr. Bassey. I'm telling you, I don't think, and I think our own strategy should be amongst a team, because 2021 will be massive. Do you know that SD Oluchi monitors our PVs more than me? She would just tell me, Ida, this is what I'm seeing. Can't your team go beyond, because at first we were within 600 and 800 PVs. Can't you go beyond 600, 800 PVs in a week? I said, we are trying. So when Howard now brought this idea, I was like, this will be massive. If a lot of people will key into this 2021, Mr. Bassey, okay, imagine someone, like, for example, if we are contributing 10,000 naira every month, and we have like 10 people, I'm just giving an instance.
Yeah.
That's 100K.
That's 100K.
Somebody is going, yes, 100K is entering Longrich account. Do you know the PVs?
It's a lot.
Do you know the PVs? And we are not talking about those that are doing the 2,000. We are not talking about those that are doing the 1,000. We are not talking about those that are going to do like the other bigger packages. So I now said, this is if everybody can understand this and key into it. Exactly. Now, I want us to understand it's not easy to manage human beings, just like what Sister Fumbi said. In short, I don't know how I have the grace running 4 teams with people's money, because it's people's money. that there is no issue at all. I know what each and every person in each team has done and stopped, even when they wake me up right now, and I can give it out to you. Do you know that there are some persons that can't even recall, what they did? And I'll like, this is what you did. I'll bring the proof. I'll bring the evidence. I mean, everybody knows that it's boss lady, so nobody's messing up. Everybody just knows that I'm the one handling this and everything is as straight as. And I make sure that whatever anybody's collecting, I show it to everybody. Transparency gives people confidence. I make sure everybody sees it. I make sure everybody knows. And before we start the contribution, we have a set rules we drop in the group. And anybody that is objecting our rule, we expect your own observation or contribution or suggestion. So as we started, we did that. And honestly, we have not gotten a bad egg. Though sometimes some of them delay, some they wait for me to call them, and I had to address them personally. I'm not going to do that again. Now, I also realized that most of our team members don't have app on our phones to transfer cash. Most people don't have that. So, I mean, it's not easy, but I thank God for his grace. So sometimes we have to be patient. You know that someone will be telling you, ma, please wait for me. I'm in the bank to pay 1,000 naira. And I'll be telling the person, why do you have to go to the bank? She said, no, I'm afraid of this apple. They'll be telling me, no, I'm afraid of being transferred before I transfer much money. So you have to bring in patience. You have to, explain to the group, we are waiting for one person, immediately the person pays, and they pay. And they pay. Everybody has kept to the instruction. So it's a good one. It's a good one. Though we have someone that couldn't comply, and immediately we dropped the person. So when we dropped the person, I had to give an advice. If you know that you're having personal issues, you will not be able to cope. Don't join. Sort out your personal issues. We'll be running this thing. When you are cleared and you know you're okay, you can join another batch. So we had to drop the person, and it made the upline to feel very bad. She actually felt bad about it, but at the end of the day, it was sorted out. So that is why I say, if you join as an upline, let your team member be part of it. But before they are part of it, have a proper interrogation and let them understand that the money is not for boss lady. The money is people's money in the team. We are rubbing each other's back. The money Lydia is collecting is people's money that have used to support you to upgrade. The money Lizzie is contributing is money people have contributed to help Lizzie to upgrade. So they have that at the back of their mind, and we do early morning. Most mornings I drop voice notes, I talk to them. I mean, we do a whole lot in that batch. So if you are outside, you won't understand what we are doing inside these batches.
Exactly.
Those that are there can testify that I mean, I try. I'm not praising myself, but with the little I can, I try. And it has been a good one. It has been a good one.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bassey. I have taken a whole lot of time, but I needed to explain this to all of us.
Yeah, I should be the one to thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I have learned a lot today in this meeting. So if you are watching us on YouTube,
and Mr. Bassey, sorry.
Yeah.
One thing I want us to understand is, please, this contribution is open for prospects, but it has to be prospects like the one Chukwuemeka. I had to test run with Chukwuemeka's prospect. I mean, the lady has never failed. She's the first prospect in our batch that joined us, and today she's officially an esteemed member. So you can bring in prospects, but it should be somebody that has passion for the business, somebody that will be honest and committed, somebody that you can reach the person anytime if you are introducing the person, so that the person can run the contribution to the end and become a member. So it's open for prospects, but this time around, I'm going to create a separate batch for prospects. I won't mix up prospects again with members. But it's just that those that bring those prospects will be part of that team, of that batch. That is what, of that WhatsApp group, sorry. That is what I'm going to do. So it's a good one, please. We need to be part of it. All hands are not equal, but with this strategy, many people have moved. So many of them are not here. You need to see them begging, ma, please, I am going to pay the money. They beg to pay the money. Ma, please, I have sent. Some of them paid. Do you know that in this contribution, many people paid the whole weeks ahead. Many paid half weeks ahead. Many paid, they are amazing. We have some people in the team that are honest. I wish they can attend our end of year Zoom meeting. So many of them that I will call up. Most of you might know they don't talk in the team, but they are doing massive things to move the business in the team group. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry for taking your time.
Thank you.
Sorry for taking your time.
Thank you.
Please let us remember to be here Tuesday, 8 p.m. as the phone is going to be here. Please, our fellow North members, you people came out in mass today. Please come out in mass. Most of you have changed ranks. Most of you are going to be celebrated. Invite your friends to come and see how we are going to celebrate you. Please come out in mass. The Zoom app can carry us plenty as. We need to be here on time, 8 o'clock. So that I think Ezefon will maybe do a short presentation to us. I'll remind him again, but he promised he's going to be available. Please and please share the flyers, invite your people. Those of you that are changing rank, be in the Zoom meeting, because as we show, Mr. Bassey will show your rank, and then we call you out. You say one or two words. So you need to be there. If you're a parent representing your kids, as they show your kids, you need to be there to represent them, be on their behalf. Let us try and be there on Tuesday. I thank you, everybody. It has been a wonderful year for all of us. We have made it 2020. I thank you so much. I love everybody. I love the energy. I love those that, call me to give me wahala, but let the wahala not be plenty 2021. I love you all. I want to do more. I feel like helping everybody, and that is why we put this strategy on ground. Thank you so much, Mr. Bassey. I had you. And another thing is we are going to give award certificates to special members of this team, those that have done a lot, those that go out of the way, like Mr. Bassey. I'm just giving you a tip. You'll be one of them. This Zoom meeting, he does it on his own, without a dime from him. Zoom meetings are not free. They are paid. You pay with money. So he uses his money to pay and arrange this Zoom. It's been so amazing. I love what you do. Today, I just say one day we will have a Steam TV. I'm just thinking about it. A Steam TV will come live one day. We'll have a station. Yeah. This is amazing. This is amazing. We are starting very little with this training, but one day we will go global. Thank you very much. Please, other leaders, be available. We are going to give awards, and then we have some gifts that we are going to give. But because of our distances, what will happen that day will be each person that is qualified for the gift, please and please, after the holiday, you pay for your way bill and I send your gifts for you. That is it. But I'm going to show us how the gift is going to look like, and I am sure we will love it. So to other members of the team, you are special equally, but do more. I note everybody, one after the other. Whatever you do, whatever you contribute, do more. Try and do more. You can do it. Everybody has a leadership potential. We have some hidden potentials in us. This is a platform to bring it all out. So please do more. 2021, you may be the next person I am going to recognize and give an award.
That's right.
It's not late. I am observing everybody. I know what everybody are doing. I know what this person is doing and what this person is not doing. I have everybody at my fingertips. I know what you do, and I love you all. With the little effort you put, I notice, I observe. And if I handpick a down line and not the up line, please don't be bitter.
Upset.
Don't be bitter. Because it's going to happen on Tuesday. If I handpick a down line and not the up line, please don't be bitter. Be happy that you have such a down line and try to work more with that down line. Don't be bitter about it. There is something that your downline has done that, has moved you, which you personally wouldn't have been able to achieve without that downline. So I see it, as a way to appreciate and encourage that downline more. So if you see that happening, please be excited about your downline. Be so excited and look for a way to work without your downline one-on-one so that you will also be the next to get an award. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. That was so amazing.
Thank
That was
you.
wonderful. So for those people, anyone that came to this meeting late and did not learn from the business strategy that Mrs. Bello shared with us this evening, I'm going to upload this video on YouTube, and also if you go on Facebook on my page, you will see that video. You can watch it from the beginning to the end. And then also on YouTube, I'm going to upload it and then post it on the various WhatsApp group and the Telegram group that we have, so you can watch that at your leisure time. Thank you so much to everyone, and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2021. And don't forget to show up for our meeting on the 29th, the end of year party meeting on 29th of December. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.